My beautiful Aqua Soul family, what it do, boo? What it do? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aqua gang. How are you guys feeling? How you doing? How's it going? You're gonna love this, okay? The energy here is just, very magnetic, this one, guys, okay? Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through. Give us exactly what we need to know in reference to my Aquarius soul family, my Aqua gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This is going to be for that new thing. For that new thing. I feel like serenading y'all. It's very sweet, this one, guys, okay? The energy, yeah, like butterflies. I got a little bit nervous, just a little bit nervousness, but like a good nervousness, okay? It's something that you might not quite be able to put your finger on is what I'm feeling, or them. Please keep in mind, these messages are general, right? Okay, take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit here. This is a new love message. So it is in fact either someone who you are newly dealing with or someone who you know that you've never quite looked at romantically. I am hearing that, but that could only be for a small portion of you guys, so do not force that to fit. And this could be somebody entirely new, meaning you have not met them yet. And if that is the case for you, this one is going to move rather quickly. I just have to say that, okay? I know that you like to sit on things. I know that you like to think about things and think things through, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can still do that. But allow yourself to indulge. It feels so yummy, guys. This feels so good. Cross watchers, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, just place yourself where you belong in the storylines. Keep in mind the energies that pop up. I could either be talking about it coming from the perspective of yourself or your person. So just kind of stay fluid. My tarot readings are fluid. Okay. So, butterflies, calla lilies, unicorns, oh my, rainbows, stars, okay? It is just infectious, right? Please take a moment and click the like button, okay? As well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. Do not forget, okay? Thank you. Now, I just love it, right? Because it's like, I feel like when we link up, it's like old friends, you know, we just be chit-chatting, you know what I'm saying? We getting together, having a little drink or something. And I love what is showing up for you in reference to this new person, okay? I do feel like it might take some getting used to for some of you, especially if you've been out of the game for a little time. You know, we got playfulness in the reverse. It's like you have not been out to play, okay? You may have only been focused on like your work, your routine, yourself, which is all fine and great. And this is going to hit you out of nowhere. This person does seem to be coming from out of nowhere. It's sort of as soon as you kind of are not looking, we have new love kind of crossing. That's when they pop up and it's playtime. It's go time. This one is very serious. They're not coming to play with you. That is what they wanted to make extremely clear. Spirit wants to make that very clear that this one is not here to play. They are looking for something very serious. They are looking for a serious relationship at this time in their life. Maybe they've already done all the playing that they can. They're tired of, you know, the rigmarole that comes with the dating cycle, with the dating scene. Maybe they have in the past had a couple of starting lineups, okay? They've already had their time with a roster, etc., etc. I'm really curious to see how this unfolds for me to make all of those references to potentially having someone who's used to dealing with multiple people. And now they're just focused on having one, right? One of quality. Okay. So this is definitely somebody who is really more into quality over quantity. That comes with age. So this is somebody who is potentially a little bit older than you, definitely more mature, very emotionally mature is what I feel. It is completely new is what I'm hearing, right? So that reference that I made in the beginning to those of you who might know this person, I feel like even if you've met this person before, like in passing or through a group of friends or something like, you don't know them. You don't know them like that. You don't know this person, guys. Okay. If you've already met this person and you're dealing with this person, then at the time of meeting each other, you were complete strangers. Even if you had been in passing, like I said before, there was a sense of familiarity there, which could just be energetic, right? This could be tapping into some soulmate energy or knowing someone prior. That familiarity is like, I don't know you, I've never met you before, but I feel like I have, sort of thing. This person is going to be very smitten. Yes, I feel like you catch their eye rather quickly. It's so odd because I feel like the one thing that stands out to this person the most is that you give them a hard time. Like you're not impressed, you know, and they like that. So I like that. You know what I mean? I feel like that is something that this person needs. I feel like that is something that they are not used to. They kind of possibly do get a lot of attention. For some of you, they are a looker. Okay. But for you, that's not all that it takes. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take more than a fat ass, a cute face, a nice car, and some money. Okay. I'm going to need you to have some substance. I'm going to need there to be more because I bring all of those things to the table myself. So what do you do? Okay. I know that's the buzz question. Nobody likes that, right? That cliche question. What do you bring to the table? This person does, because they actually have something to show for their qualities, for their the value that they feel like they can bring to another person's life. Now, this is just them talking. I have to unpack to see if that's actually true. But so far, I like it. I like it. So they're looking for the one. This is somebody who is looking for something long term. They're not just wanting a friendship, no situationship. They're not here to play is what they keep saying. So this is somebody who you're going to notice that very early on, there's a lot of consistency in what they say versus what they do. There's also some persistence, okay? Meaning they are going to check in a lot. They may contact you quite a bit. I don't get them being clingy, but I do get them being, they want to stay in your memory, your mind's eye, right? Like they want to be fresh on your mind. So they're going to do things to make that happen. This could be somebody who's a hopeless romantic, you know, even if they identify as the masculine figure, then it will come off as more masculine, right? That means that they'll send flowers, they'll send roses, they may, you know, plan a date at a restaurant that's very nice, top notch, top quality, that sort of thing. They want to impress you, and the fact that you are not easily impressed is attractive to them, because it's like, okay, you have some home training, you've been places, you know, this little stuff. So that means that you're not easy to come by. And in this person's mind, anything that you have to work for is of value. Now, we want to make sure we keep our good eye on that sentiment, because I also want to make sure that this is somebody who is not in it for the thrill of the chase. Okay. If they deem themselves to be the feminine in the connection, then they will, of course, you know, make sure that they're looking good, looking nice, smelling good, right? Maybe they might cook for you or do something for you in the feminine aspect. Okay. So it could go either way. I don't want to harp on that too much. Energetically, this is somebody who is going to feel a little bit, like I said, out of their wheelhouse, because I do get that this is somebody who people flirt a lot with. People may be very attracted to this person. It's giving Playboy, Playgirl vibes. In the past, though, I'll definitely have to look to see if they are completely over that. The card suggests that they are, right? Like they're looking for something new. They want something different. For some of you, I'm hearing like intuitively, maybe they got their heart broke, or they got, you know, a taste of their own medicine, and that's why they want to be out of the game, right? Like they just want something more serious, something that is just for them. They got their feelings hurt. You see what I'm saying? Or they got humbled in such a way to where now they want to do things differently with this new love card here. So it is something new for this person, the way that they're approaching this. And I do feel like this is divine timing. The fact that the two of you are running into each other now, right? You being in the position in your life that you are in now, where you are, you know, you're pouring into yourself. You're not afraid to shine. You're not going to dim your light. You're happy, right? Or you're finding your happiness, finding your bliss. Very comfortable is what I feel from your side. This could be a Leo for some of you. Right? So that could all be in their head. All that energy that I heard in a moment ago, right? Leos, right? Like they think everybody wants them sometimes, just sometimes. I don't like this shit on no zodiac signs, but we're just going to tap into what I have noticed characteristically. Okay. The Leo energy can be of the top tier of confidence, right? So it could be all in their head that people want them. But it could actually be a thing for some of them as well. Let me not do that. Like, girl, don't play in my face. Don't play with me. These women want me. These dudes want me. Okay, they be on me. Empress, don't be lying. Don't be lying to Aquarius. They already are not that impressed with me. Don't add to the pot now. Okay. Sorry. Very fiery energy, you guys. Okay, so we have forgive. Ooh, full moon in Pisces. The water energy is in the reverse for now. I do feel like this is somebody who's trying to get in touch with their more emotional side. I did hear emotional intelligence, right? So don't want that to be a red flag. I just don't get that that's what they lead with. Okay, this is somebody who's wanting to build, but they want to build something that's more solid than what they have built before in the past. Okay, they're no longer wanting to go towards just their own bliss, their own happiness, or the instant gratification, which is why you may be a breath of fresh air for this person, right? Their flirtatious behavior or the way that they come off, it's cute, but it's not what's going to get you in the door. Okay, that's not what's going to get you another date, beloved. That's not what's going to get you in my pants, honey bunches of oats. Like, that's not, you know, more. What else do you have? Okay, I'm still here. So that means I hear what you're saying. Okay, I can dig what you're putting down, right? I'm picking it up. However, what further? What more do you have for us? So we have new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. And that's that confidence that's really ringing true for this person. In fact, they may have been used to dealing with people who weren't quite as confident. Now, I'm not saying that you're arrogant. You're not, right? But you are holding this sort of standard for yourself. And I do see you holding yourself a bit at arm's length from this person. I do see some semblance of them potentially like holding themselves accountable for how they did people in the past. So there's a little bit of worry in this person in reference to, it's sort of like the mysterious quality or the way that you're showing up, right? It's both attractive and a little bit nerve wracking. Okay. That's how they are mentioning this energy, the forgive in the reverse. I don't get that they're looking at you as their karma or as, you know, the person that's showing up to teach them the lesson, because I don't get that this is somebody who, I don't feel like they were toxic in their player ways. I feel like they were very honest, right, in who they were and what it is that they wanted. But now they want something more serious. They want something that's more longer lasting. Like I said, maybe they're getting older or they just kind of see life differently. They value things differently. That's what's making the shift. But there is this sort of nerve-wracking energy here. Like, they can't be too sure, right, that, damn, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was, you know? Like, shit, she didn't even like bat an eyelash at that bouquet that I sent to her motherfucking job. You know, he didn't even bat an eyelash at my best dish. What am I gonna cook next, right? Sort of thing. It's very nerve-wracking, but it's also intriguing. It is leaving this energy of like kind of wanting more. I don't get that you're doing this purposefully, and I don't suggest that you do that. You're not playing any games. This is just who you are. This is the place that you're in your life right now. This is how you're presenting yourself in relationships. And I like it. You don't have to just settle for what somebody is giving you. Okay. You can see what else is there. You can see what else they have to offer. You can require more. All of those things are possible, and all of those things are warranted. So I feel like that's how this person is experiencing you, and it is who they are meant to experience upon their departure from their past energy, right? Like the life that they were leading right before they met you. The player done fell in love. Okay, I'm seeing starry eyes, all right? Didn't I say that? Like butterflies. There is a nervous energy. So that is something very, very different. I don't know who's experiencing that. You could be, I just saw soulmate, but they didn't tell me take it out. You could be experiencing that as well, but I'm really focusing and honing in more on the energy that you are either getting ready to experience this person. How they are experiencing you is the perspective that I'm mostly receiving it from. So like I said, for this to be somebody who gets a lot of attention, lots of shine, you know, people kind of water them and help them grow. And they definitely have had their fair share of nice connections, beautiful connections, but none that were sustainable or lasted. And that's just where they were at that time in their life. But like I said, there's this sort of idea that they are used to getting the yes to their invitations, to, you know, their advances, right? They are used to getting the oohs and ahs in terms of what they've accomplished in life. And it's not that it's not good, that stuff does have value, but you're placing them in a position to be like And this is what else I did. And I went and got that degree. And I went and got that job. And I did this as well. And then they're waiting for you to be like, that's great. But it never comes. Because it's just like, oh, okay, that's normal. Okay, you're adulting. Great. Wonderful. What else? What else? Have you invented something? Because I have. No, I'm just joking, right? Like, it's that sort of thing. It's very unfamiliar territory for this person, okay? So that is why I feel like the nervousness is probably stemming from their side. But like a nerve-wracking nervousness, if that makes sense. So I sort of get the image of the two of you either being at dinner or like the anticipation of getting ready to meet. It's the same on the first date. It's the same on the second date. It's the same on the third date, the fourth, the fifth. It doesn't matter how long you give this person this energy that suggests that they better step up to the motherfucking plate, or they can be cut at any turn. There's no safe space, right? Like, not yet. Yeah. So there is this idea of them wanting to impress you really bad. This could be the one. Okay, so you've already met the romantic partner you seek. This person may be receiving some forms of downloads or synchronicities right before meeting you, at the time of meeting you, and then right after meeting you. There's something that's being signaled to them that definitely has their full attention. Okay, it's not a coincidence. This could be numbers. This could be a song. This could be something that you say that also their granny said, or their mom said, or someone that they really hold dear to their heart has said before to them. There's something that really is sticking out here, and that is like what really sparks this person's attention and puts their focus on, oh shit, okay, is this what I have manifested, right? Like, I do feel like this person has taken some time alone in order to be ready for this. And now that they're ready, they feel like they're meeting somebody who they may be having to, do a little bit more convincing than they were anticipating, because they never really had to do this before. I say hold your ground. I love this. I love this for you. And I feel like, let them sweat a little bit. Let them sweat, okay? You will be very attracted to this person. But again, that's just, that is just the beginning. That's just the start of attraction for you. A lot of you definitely seek more than just physical qualities out of a person. More than a lot of you, all of you. You're an Aquarius. It really starts with the mind, how somebody thinks, what their morals are, their values are, how they move, how they treat other people. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. So keep an open mind. That came out crossing. So there may be a little bit within this person that kind of wishes that it was a little bit easier, okay, to capture you. They really want this. I do get at some point in time, and it will be a lot sooner than you reach this point, this person will have made up in their mind. They have made up in their mind. The first three cards out here all suggest that this person knows exactly what they want with you as soon as they meet you. And for somebody who's kind of used to people falling into their arms, or, like falling in love with them quickly, this has not been as easy, or it's not as easy as they suspected or want it to be, really. Yeah, they may even be a little bit down on their luck slightly. I don't get you being an asshole or a bitch to this person. You're not being mean to them. You're just being you are being intentional with yourself, with your own heart, right? You've had to go through a lot of shit. So you're not just about to let somebody in just because they think you should. So this is kind of going back to that energy that I was feeling about this person getting signs, synchronicity, some kind of download, something. It's going to be something very specific. It's going to be different for all of your people. So they're not giving me anything specific to say here today, but they are mentioning that whatever this person has seen multiple times, this synchronicity, how it's lining up, it's going to be very clear to them that it's not coincidental. And that is going to ramp up their desire of pursuit. This person will want to pursue you. If they identify as a masculine, they will do that in a masculine manner. If they identify as a feminine, then they will do that in a feminine manner. Some people think that, oh, if you're feminine, then there's no way then the pursuit should be coming from the masculine energy. There are ways that you can show up and make your presence known, right? Make your self known in somebody's life in a feminine manner is what I mean. They want you. They're going to be on you heavy. Okay, I feel like they've already made it up in their mind that they will stop at nothing, right? Not in a possessive, creepy manner, but just in a very sure way. This person kind of knows, you guys, what it is that they would like or desire with you. Okay, we will be together. That is what they desire. So I feel like they're trying to place it in their mind to kind of push away any anxiety or self-doubt. They're telling themselves that this will not be for naught, because I do see this person putting in a lot of effort to show up and impress you, right? Show you their intentions, show you what it is that they want, right? Why they're here. Yeah, I just feel like maybe they haven't dealt with an Aquarius before for some of them, right? It's not, yeah, it's a process. You know what I mean? It is something that you have to work for. That trust is something that has to be built. When something has to be built, it's built over time. Ain't no shit happening overnight. You do have to put in the effort, the time, the work. And then once you have done that, then you sometimes have to do it again. And sometimes have to do it again. And sometimes have to do it again, right? To be able to prove that you are who you say you are, right? Like, that is just that on that. And for some of you, I feel like maybe this is a foreign concept to this person because of who they've been dealing with prior. Look, right? Yeah, you like, but I'm not those bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm not those guys. This is like totally different. You know, this is next level, babe. Not to toot my own horn, but we all have cars. We all have vehicles. Yours just happens to be nice. Okay, that's great. What else? The fuck? Am I supposed to marry you because you were able to purchase a vehicle? Like, I don't get it. You have a pretty face. That's wonderful. What is in your brain? Is it there? Does it exist? You know what I'm saying? Are you able to hold an intellectual conversation? Can you stand your own in a debate with me? Some of you might like to spar verbally, right? Intellectually, that is, right? And it's really about wit and knowing your shit, being smart, actually having picked up a book and read some shit, okay? Or being, well-versed in many of different topics and subjects. So these are all foreign to this person, right? I feel like maybe in the past they were able to come to the table with the more shallow aspects of what attracts people. And that is attractive to you, but you are definitely challenging them, right? To move past that and show me what else. They are willing to do it. I mean, they have no choice if they are desiring to court you and date you for an extended amount of time. That's just something that they would have to do. And I do see them stepping up to the plate to do it. But I also see them really struggling, guys. I'm not even going to hold you. Struggling on a mental level. OK, this is definitely somebody who maybe was like very popular in school, or maybe they just became popular as they gotten older or grown. It's something about them not really having to do the most. People just kind of wanting to be around them, wanting to be with them and not even really knowing them. And that pattern has created what I would call a block. Because shit doesn't come easily, and you are not them. They can't compare you to people that they've dealt with prior to their transformation. I do feel like this person has gone through, if nothing else, an emotional transformation, right? Where they're wanting to level up now. They don't just want the surface level quantity. They want quality. So this is what you have to do to get it. And like I said, I don't get them backing out of it. In fact, at times it's very attractive, but then at other times it is taxing. It's a little taxing on who they've known themselves to be or how they've known themselves to be. Okay. Yeah, you are not with the shit. Okay. You're not going for none of that toxic shit, none of that inconsistent shit, none of that lying shit, none of that low vibrational shit. Like, you ain't going for none of it. Tread lightly, bitch. A lot of you don't even have to say this. Your aura, your energy already suggests it, which I love that for you. I really do. Can we just focus on that for 1 second, guys? And I'll get back to this person, I promise. I love that for you. Genuinely love that. This is the type of energy where you are exuding this aura where people, they just automatically know not to fucking play with you. And if they're into playing games, they're not even approaching you, because that's a danger zone. Love that. You are definitely operating at a frequency level that is suggesting that you're kind of that lower toxic vibrational energy is repulsed by you. Isn't that great? You don't even have to waste your time. They're not even approaching you, okay? It's going to almost feel like, to them, it looks like walking into a fire or some shit. They won't do it. They will not do it. It looks like walking into a burning building. So that is why I feel like this person here, even though they have a little bit of, you know, some things going on in their mental space, they have leveled up. They're on the level to where they're not repulsed by you, right? So they are healthy. They're not toxic. There is just this idea, right, of who they are as a person and what kind of people they have attracted before and what impressed people before, right? Like, you know, what their value brought to the table, and they're really being challenged at this time for something that they really want. So I would even stretch to say that this person dealt with a lot of people that they didn't actually want. Oh, gosh. That is not good, man. Cerebro says, why would you do that? To pass time by? Like, what? You like the attention? It felt good. It felt validating. Maybe they were, you know, feeding some part of their younger self, right? Where maybe they didn't get that when they were younger. They didn't get the attention. They didn't get the girls. They didn't get the guys. So they kind of like fed that, you know, poured into that cup. And now they're sick of it. They want something more. They want something more substantial. Well, it's going to take more then. Hello? More begets more. And you best tread lightly now, okay? Don't come with all of that other bullshit and foolery you was bringing to the table with them other bums and bitches, because let me tell you something. That is not safe for you. Not the way you seem to be going through it mentally. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. They want you to keep an open mind and keep an open heart. You are willing to do that. You're not unreasonable, but that's only given to people who have earned it. Okay, so very interesting reading thus far. Let's go ahead and, am I taking this one? This deck? Yeah. Let's dig in a little bit in reference to what they've overcome, okay? Let's see what kind of bullshit they've overcome from in the past that they haven't been quite able to really let go of the way that they were able to do things. You know what I mean? Like, they have let go of it, but there's still some residual things that lead me to believe they wish some of the behavior could be the same. Cause what? You either leveling up or you're not. You don't get to halfway level up. You don't get to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, bitch. Okay? Almost don't count. I'm sorry to be talking to your person like this. It's taking a turn, though. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Ain't no half off. Ain't no sales over here, bitch. You're either gonna do it or you're not. You either have transformed or you haven't. Like, you don't get to be your past self and your current self at the same time. No, you don't. Choose. You have a decision. And I suggest you make it very carefully, okay? Don't put Aquarius in it. Do not involve Aquarius in that decision, okay? You need to already have had your mind made up before any further pursuit towards an Aquarian, okay? You're gonna get your feelings hurt, babe. I'm just saying, you might get your feelings hurt, okay? Ah, that makes sense. This person had like a glow up. Yeah, and then they weren't able to relax. There was no chill. See, this is how I see this person's past. I feel like they dealt with a lot of people who either did not see them, right? Perhaps they weren't the best looking person, or maybe they, you know, It's something physical is what I feel, right? It could have also been a personality trait. Maybe they were really shy, or maybe they were considered like a good girl or the good guy or nerd, something like that, right? Where they were like, you know, really into the books and very smart, that sort of thing. And people, this is like younger. They're going very young, like into their childhood, you know? So I feel like maybe they were bullied or they just were invisible. I get more invisible than anything. I don't get that this is somebody who was taunted and bullied. I just get that they weren't there. People didn't even pay attention to them. They weren't the type to go to the games and, you know, go to the dances. They probably didn't even go to their prom, right? The graduation, everything was very quiet. Like high school wasn't even a thing. It's almost like it didn't even happen, sort of energy. Same thing in middle school. So, you know, around those years where people are starting to like date, get boyfriends, you know, like girls, like boys, they didn't have that season. That very much so affected them. And then I feel like, because they were really smart. This is somebody who's very smart, you guys. I do feel that. I feel like they do something, either their career, their degree, right? Whatever they do for a living, it does require a lot of intellectual capabilities. They may have graduated with like high honors, sort of that thing. That didn't get a lot of credit back then, but then it did, okay? Because their money was like crazy, okay? So this could be somebody who materialized into, you know, the it girl, the it guy, right? Like they were, they gone through their little ugly duckling stage and now they've leveled up. That's how I view this transition. Ghosted to bougie. Like people all of a sudden was on their ass. Soon as Facebook started and they started putting up their lifestyle and how they were living and how they look now, all the old classmates, some new people, some people that they knew that they knew that they know, right? When they go out places, like they're getting a lot of attention. I feel like that's really what led them to doing what they were doing. Okay? It's giving hoe. I'm just gonna say it. It's giving whoremonger. I ain't even mad at it. Okay, I get it, right? Like they may have really lost their virginity at a later age. Like they had to glow up. It happened differently for you. Okay. So they did that for a couple of years, right? And then I feel as though they're tired of it now. Okay. They've gotten tired of it, or it just became too much. Maybe they met their match in this thing. Something really humbled them. It could have been a relationship. Maybe they really met somebody that they actually liked, but it was not mutual. So like an unrequited connection is what I feel. That triggered that old wound from the past. Like every other girl has been on my, you know what I'm saying? Every other dude been chasing this bunch cat. You say that, but you want to start treating me how people used to treat me. That kind of triggered this person, I feel, and I do feel like it sent them down the path of transformation. Okay, it's like, okay, fine, I've had my fun. This really fucked me up. I do feel like it sat them down. This sat them down. It did, you guys. Okay. They went from no chill to all the chill in the world. For some reason, I feel like they thought that this leveling up kind of erased their past until this person triggered it. So it could have been like a karmic soulmate, something to that effect. This is being signified as something that they have overcome, right? It was going to take this lesson. This is also why I feel like it's divine timing that the two of you have met. Because if they would have stayed in this sort of energy, either the door would have remained closed and the two of you would have never been able to encounter one another, or you would have been the one that sat them the fuck down. Which would have been even worse. Let me tell you something. Once an Aquarius don't give a fuck, baby, you better watch it. You better watch out. You better not cry, bitch. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. Okay? Don't do it. Don't you do it. I think it's beautiful that they were able to do this before encountering you, because I do feel like they were a problem, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, right? When they was outside, I feel like this person was a whole problem. And you're the problem solver. You would have solved that equation so motherfucking fast, and this person would have been spiraling all the way the fuck down to the dark night of the soul. Okay, so listen. Glad that they did it before they got to you. Right? This vibe card is also double clarifying what I already felt, which is their intuition nudging them about you. Okay, it says a sense about something, a feeling, a aura is something about you. It's something about your light. Like I said, it's something very specific that you're gonna say or do, a way about you. It could even be the way that you look. Maybe it's a smell. It could be a cologne or a fragrance that you wear, a perfume that you wear, something that signifies to them that it's not a coincidence that you have encountered, that they have encountered you, that the two of you have encountered each other. Damn. I just want to pull one more card in reference to this past energy. So they have overcome it, right? But I feel like a little part of them sort of misses, right, how it was when they was, you know, bad and bougie. It's not that they don't have the things that they had before, but they're just not able to operate in the same way. They got sat the fuck down. You're like, girl, what that mean? That means that they was doing too much. Okay, they was outside a little bit too much. It was a danger zone. So spirit sat them down. You need a timeout, bitch. It's timeout time. It came by way of a karmic. And now that they have healed from that, it's giving them the ability to meet you. Okay, this has either happened or it will be happening very soon. But I feel like upon meeting you, it's allowing them to see just how much their aura has leveled up, because they weren't encountering people like you. They weren't encountering people with the same energy as you or the same frequency level as you. So it is sort of an aha moment to them that, oh shit, okay, there is a spiritual side to this person. Okay, they might not be as spiritual as yourself, but they do recognize that there's a connection between them, the divine, the universe, and spirit, right? So they might not use the same language as you, but they definitely have the same kind of thought patterns, thought processes in reference to what people would call coincidences and, you know, things happening out of the blue or by chance. Okay. They don't believe in that shit. They believe that everything happens for a reason, and something about meeting you is making this person see how much they leveled up. Okay. Like I said, they may have been digging in the bottom of the motherfucking barrel. Okay. I'm just saying there's a lot. They were getting a lot of attention, a lot of pum pum, a lot of but no quality. The quality was not, I mean, it was lackluster. I'm talking, we down by the motherfucking Taco Bell. We down by the motherfucking Burger King, bitch. We might be at the McDonald's. We might be at the motherfucking Popeyes out there. Okay. They bypassed all of the other chains of food services. Okay, so they bypassed Applebee's. They bypassed the Red Lobster. They bypassed the motherfucking Chili's. They bypassed the Cheesecake Factory. And they went from McDonald's straight to motherfucking Ruth Chris, bitch. That's you. Straight to the top. It's just a little analogy. I mean, I feel like that's how they're seeing the energy, okay? That's how they're breaking it down for me so we can all understand. I was just eating double cheeseburgers, okay? They like, McDonald's ain't really that cheap right now. Well, it's cheap. It's a whole lot motherfucking cheaper than the goddamn Ruth Chris. Okay? They're like, damn, this one is different. Yeah, oh girl, he a man. He a real man. Like, I can't play with him. You know what I'm saying? I cannot play with his feelings. I can't like play in his face. Like, this is not the one, you know, to be playing around with. Like, this is like a woman. Those was like little girls. Those was like, you know, my little yayas, as my niece would say. My little dun-dun-dun-duns. You know what I'm saying? They was some little dun-dun-dun-duns. I can't bring that energy to Aquarius. I mean, they're even scared to do it. You see what I'm saying? And even though they don't know how you would move, I feel like their spirit, their intuition lets them know, don't try it. Don't you try it. Don't you try that. Don't you go over there. Don't you touch that. Oh my goodness. That's the nervousness. They're nervous, you know? It's like, damn, I was at the drive-thru. You know what I'm saying? Ordering a 2 for $2, ordering a 4 for $4, and now I got all this motherfucking silverware in front of my face. Which one is the salad fork? Which one is the motherfucking food fork? Is this a food fork? Okay, do I eat food with this fork? They like, ma'am, Yes, all of this is for food. Okay, well, which one do I eat it with? Salad fork, okay, dinner fork, okay, got the, you know, ensalada. Well, what am I supposed to do with all of this? What kind of cup is this? No, that's just the cup to clean your palate. What the fuck is this? You know? I like it. It's nice in here. This is all nice. It's nice and dimly lit. You know what I'm saying? It's real bougie. You thought you was bougie until you met the Aquarius. You leveled your energy up. So now you got to come a little bit different. And by different, I mean, you want equality, right? You must step up to the plate in order to beget quality. I'm just saying. Ain't no freebies over here. Ain't no coupons. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no 2 for 20. Look. Just in denial. Like, hello? You are not the same person. You're not attracting the same kind of people. And this, with Aquarius, ain't that. So, what are you gonna do? It's much easier to deny my feelings for you. So I do get that this person, like I said, they're going to be very much so in your face, but I also feel like they're going to be holding back. So if this person is doing things for you, just know that they mean it like 50 times more. You see what I'm saying? If they say I like you, they really be like, damn, I think I love her. What? You love her? Definitely in their feelings. And that nervousness is definitely not only stemming from them feeling like they're out of their wheelhouse or they don't know what the fuck they're doing, but it's also stemming from like, is this even gonna work? Like, am I wasting my time? Do they even like me? I feel like they're not able to like read you. You know what I'm saying? So we have late nights. Yeah, that shit had to go. So they definitely have gone through a transformation. They have changed way before they met you, but I do feel like you're triggering some things in them that is like making them realize, oh, with the transformation and the leveling up, you also have to level up the way that you show up. Or you might get real hurt. You might get real hurt, bitch. You might get real hurt. All right. Very interesting new love message. I'm just going to say it, okay? Or current. This could be somebody current, like I said, or newly current. Let's hop over to the extended. We're going to really dig in over there because, look, let me just give me a little drink of water, y'all. This person is sending me. We need to make sure we're uncovering some things that will allow you to see who they really are, okay? For yourself. Oh, okay. They said that's another thing. This is somebody who's possibly used to dealing with people who were so much wanting a relationship and they were pretty much a catch, right? With their glow up, they look good. They have their shit together. They may be one of the few in their town or where they're from, right? Who has all of the boxes checked. So they were like the most eligible bachelor, the most eligible bachelorette. But that shit is done for, okay? This is a new town. You're not in Kansas City anymore. You see what I'm saying? What you're doing is just called adulting. So now what else? We definitely need to be looking into you making the right decision for yourself. And like I said, they may have been used to people who wanted them so bad that they were really just trying to bend themselves into a motherfucking pretzel to be what this motherfucker needed. And they still didn't get chose. Just saying. I'm just saying. How your legs feel? If they done bent your motherfucking self up in this, they still did not choose you. Okay? So, I want to see what this person is like once they are in a relationship. Okay? Or they feel like they have you invested emotionally. Because right now the chase is on. Okay? They're in hot pursuit of you. They are growing and learning in this process of pursuing you because it is different. They've never had to do it before. This is the shift that was necessary in order for them to level up and start attracting people of your caliber. Okay, Ruth Chris, remember? This is not me tooting your horn. This is their thoughts, guys. So we'll give you a little hand clap, ma'am, sir, breast this, because you did level the fuck up, right? You know what I'm saying? And now you're attracting people who will be able to fit the idea of quality that you're speaking of. So even if Aquarius doesn't choose you, you will still attract people of this caliber now. But what are you going to do with it? I hope you're not about to just fumble my guys. I hope you're not just about to fumble my girl. Like, please, wake the fuck up. Wake up. I want to know what their purest intentions are for wanting a partnership. Why do they now want this? Okay, I heard you. Quality over quantity. But why? Why do you want a relationship? Why do you want a partnership? Why do you want this? This is to be sure that they're not on some using you type shit. You see what I'm saying? That it's not for a selfish purpose. That it's actually genuine. I want to know that. I also want to know who they were in their past relationships. We saw who these people were. Who were you? What did you show up like? What were you like in your past relationships? That could also be why you have this fear about what might happen to you or what might be happening to you, right? That'll also let us know if this person has unresolved karmic debt. Do we want to take on people debt when we get in relationships with them? No, of course not. But I'm talking not just debt monetarily. We also don't want your karmic debt, bitch. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to pull their karmic credit score. Yeah, I want to know. Let's see why they've been single for the amount of time that they have been. Okay. And then I also want to know, what can they provide to uplift and elevate your table? What are they adding to your life? Why would it be wise to invest in this one rather than the other ones that could be coming or the other ones that might already be there? But you might be of high commodity. They're not the only one. So you need to, okay, you need to definitely separate yourself from the rest of the bunch. I know they don't like to hear that because they're used to getting chose all the time, but not in Kansas. We're not in Kansas. This is a new world. Shall we cue up the Aladdin music? Okay, a whole new world, bitch. Get with the program. Get with it or get lost. We'll then look at the best possible outcome of this, okay? Where's this all going? Let's see if they step up to the plate. If they do what they're supposed to do. Is this leading to a union? What is the potential for that? And then we'll look at the wins. So when will you meet this person if you have not already? Okay, so you can be prepared. And if you have already met this person, when is there a potential for, what is the time frame for a union or a commitment to be had if that's what you want? This is really your decision. Okay, we'll also get advice, of course, as well as if I have not touched on the questions that you want to know, then I will give you the floor to ask questions of your own. We'll use this in our Ask the Universe reading, but I'll have more instructions for that over in the extended. So please, without further ado, click the like button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I cannot believe we've been on here for almost an hour, bitch. What the f? Okay, extended down below. Let's go.